Some Muslim parents on Thursday stormed Oyun Baptist High School, Hijab, in the Oyun local government area of Kwara State to protest against the rejection of their awards in the school. However, the protest, which started as a peaceful one, took a violent turn when an unidentified man rushed to the school to inform other protesters a machete other protesters of a machete court. This triggered an angry reaction from the protesting Muslim parents as they looked around for various weapons to defend themselves. However, police officers swiftly dispatched them. NAN reports that the police fired warning shots into the air and also used tear gas to dispatch the protesters in order to control the situation, as unidentified persons from inside the Oyun Baptist High School were seen throwing missiles at those outside the premises. Meanwhile, several persons have sustained varying degrees of injury. For instance, a man in his early 20s was seen being rushed to a nearby hospital for reportedly being shot at. Normalcy was, however, restored by a combined team of Police of Nigeria, Security and Civil Defense Corps. The public relations officer of the Kwara Police Command, Ajayi Okasomi, said security personnel had been deployed to the scene to restore peace. Okasomi said normalcy has returned to the school and that the security operatives would remain there until the area was safe for the residents. The controversy surrounding the use of hijab in schools have rocked Kwara State, particularly in schools within which have identified as missionary schools. On January 25th, the government restated its policy and directed management of the schools in the state to allow the use of hijab by willing Muslims without forcing it on anyone or turning them back for using it. Some Muslim parents and their wards were seen on some major streets of Ilorin on Wednesday protesting against the management of Oyun Baptist High School for turning back some students for wearing hijab. A government delegation led by the Commissioner for Education, Hajiya Sadatu Kawu, had twice visited the school to resolve the matter. Another delegation led by the Commissioner for Local Governments and Chieftaincy Affairs, Mohammed Saifuddin, also visited the town for the same reason on Thursday. This incident has been going on for God knows when, and the problem started since I don't know whether in the 70s. I can't really understand. I think in Oyo State now, the government has said let them be wearing hijab, and there was no problem about it. But the way they created this problem in this school is something that is that has not even been resolved, because I could remember when this whole thing escalated last year. I could remember vividly it escalated last year, and they said the case has been in courts, and before that it has been in courts, but I don't know the conclusion of the whole thing. Then children were not able to go to school because the same violence, they protested and they injured themselves. And one funny thing is that one part A will say their own, part B will say their own. The ones who want to wear hijab, they will tell you this and this and that. And the one who, the owner of the school, or since the school is a missionary school, and the public has been saying we have other schools that are Muslim founded schools, that why can't you take your children there? This is a missionary school, this and this, and a lot of talks here and there. I don't even know who is going to agree to who now. I'm sure those who do not want a hijab to be worn in the school because they believe it's a missionary school, they are like, oh, another thing could happen. This is strictly missionary school, which they will not want. They have their own code of dressing. So the whole thing is just somehow the government that is supposed to come in and be neutral. Of course, there is no, the position the government will want to take. It will look like oh, they are trying to side one party or the other. And that is why the problem is. Because if the problem has been well resolved, I don't think this kind of a thing will be happening. Some people just injure themselves. And you just imagine religion, children that are supposed to be learning. So without the hijab, I don't understand. Because I don't think the hijab of a thing started from the beginning. Because some of them will tell you that, oh, the students have been wearing hijab for some time now. That why the sudden change and what have you. But I am sure from the beginning, from the get-go, I'm not sure hijab was part of the uniform. So trying to bring hijab and no hijab and all of that, because if you tell the other ones who said, oh, they don't want a hijab, they will have their own reason too. The whole thing is just confusing and there's commotion everywhere. Unfortunately, some people will pay for it, which they are paying for it. Do you think it is easy to even use the ordinary blade to cut yourself, not to talk of injuring yourself because of somebody is being shot at? I don't understand though. Children cannot even learn. Had it be the manner at which they are putting effort on this hijab, if it is the same thing that they are giving the children quality education, it would have even been better. It would have been better. So this is really, really unfortunate incident. I don't know when they are going to clear this whole mess, because it has always been. You people are not serious. Leave their school alone. Build your own now. They are looking for your trouble. Well, why are we so backward in this country? Religion has enslaved us. Where we are supposed to be learning, we take religion there. I don't understand. All this will not help us as a nation if the school is not a government school. I don't know why we, a Muslim, insist on sending his child there, not to even talk of wearing hijab. Take your children where your faith can be respected and allow peace reign. And that is it. And I think a lot of people who are commenting and talking, and they are also Muslims. That is the right thing to do. We have all this Muslim, Islamic, whatever, whatever. And the funniest thing, I could remember even when I was even going to secondary school, then I went to a Muslim school. I don't even know. The name is a Muslim school, but I don't even understand what people were even doing there. Nobody was even talking about you can't even say the name is just a Muslim school. I don't even know who formed the school, but it's a Muslim school, and it's a Muslim name. I don't know. It's not that it's a Muslim. It's a Muslim name, but you know that this is a Muslim. You can say invariably it's a Muslim name. But you know what? Christians, they will do their own prayer. Everybody will recite it. Christians will do their own prayer. Everybody will recite it. Everybody, even all of us, we were learning this Bismillah Rahman Rahim. That I mean, all of us, we don't recite it to half. We just forget it. We don't even know it for close to how many years. Nobody said anything. Nobody did anything. If they can, they don't even. They will not even allow hijab in the first place. But it's a Muslim name. The school name is a Muslim. It's a Muslim name, and everybody and Christians. You have equal Christians. The number of Christians and the numbers of Muslims. They are equal. Nobody was even talking about anything like okay, this it has to be like this. It has to be. I don't even understand. This is a Muslim school that I really went to, but I'm just even surprised that nobody will even tell you. But it's just like a government school, but it has a Muslim name. Christians were there, like what I cannot even say. Muslims were there. Nobody was talking about hijab and all of that. But one thing is that everybody will recite this Bismillah. Everybody will recite. Everybody will still recite our Father. Or everybody, if you are a Muslim, you will know our Father. If you are a Christian, you know Bismillah, Rahman Rahim, all those, you know, you at least you know. Some people know everything. So I don't understand. If this place is a purely government school, let it be. If it's a missionary school, you have other ones. But these people are just insisting. And that is why people will not be telling you that there's an agenda or there's a motive. Because if you cannot even just to even understand and just let peace reign and let everybody forget. And at the end of the day, even going to school, is it a Muslim school or whatever? You have your mosque after going to school by weekend or by Friday, you go to mosque, you go and practice your religion there. The school is just meant for learning. It's unfortunate, honestly.